induction, trauma-based mind control. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say remote neural imaging and V2K. It's messing with your mind. It's not mind control. They want you to think that, but I still think they can't make you do anything, because the people who are doing this to me they're throwing the kitchen at me, not just the kitchen sink. So I will never really say mind control. I want to come up with new terms that empower us, that empower people who don't know about it, so that they don't feel like they can be mind controlled. And the thing is, guys, if you do not think that you can be mind controlled, then you can't, because the mind is very powerful. And if you think that they can mind control you, then you'll start doing things. Your mind will start taking you there. So you've got to be very, very careful and really believe that they cannot control your actions, because they've used equipment that is like, they've gone to the hilt on me, and they cannot control my actions. They can mess with my mind and stuff like that. V2K, remote neural monitoring, in conjunction to, and just keep on constantly psychologically torturing me while they torture my body. But, they've never been able to make me do anything where I even feel like, okay, I'm going to do what y'all want. I'm very aggressive, like, not aggressive physically, but I'm like, you people are motherfuckers. I hate you. You're never going to get what you want. And I'm like, go ahead. The only way this is going to work is if you kill me. I'm like, you got to kill me. And, like, I do get very angry about it. And I'm like, that's the only way y'all are going to win with me, because you're not going to get me to do anything you want. I'm going to keep putting information out. It's too important of an issue. There's teenagers committing suicide. There's young girls who really, they don't have enough life experience to speak out on this. And you see, the middle-aged women and older women with children, they're really speaking out because they have life experience. They have kids. So they feel the urgency. They feel how dangerous this is. There are a lot of people, and I'm not just saying younger women, there are people all over who maybe can't speak out for themselves, or don't know how to. So it's a very, very important thing. I'm getting myself prepared to work on this. After I'm gonna finish out my work with my mom. I'm gonna back her up at that charity. Make money for St. Jude as much as I can. But at a certain time, we've talked about it, and I need to do this. And I told her, and she's supportive, but she has a lot on her plate, where she's like, kind of like, she was just saying, you go ahead with that. I understand. So y'all comment on that idea. Let's spread it around. Just start talking about it. Like half a year, 8 months, 7 months. I wouldn't go under 6 months. 6 months to a year, plan it out and keep planning it out and keep talking about it and keep talking about it. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it up on the phone call tomorrow night. Try and talk to, the leaders of the TI community, with PAX about it. And, it's like, Crystal is working really hard with Humanity Warriors down there. It's hard for her to get people out. Like, the last time I talked to her, or I didn't talk to her, but she talked on the conference call, she was saying it's hard to get people out there. And they've even got non-TIs to come help them. I hope that's changed in the meantime. Like, I hope that they are building, because that's how things work, For a while, they'll probably be kind of straggling, but then people will start to be like, okay, well, we're doing this all the time. They're doing this all the time, and they'll start getting involved. So that's the kind of build-up that I'm talking about. It's like, if we give it enough time, and we put this in people's minds, and we give everybody enough time to get babysitters, or plan for their family to go out there, give them enough time to get off of work, just to plan it, to make some money, to get out there, to talk to some other TI, and I'll probably help some TIs with some money for plane tickets or something like that. I'm going to try and do that. But it'll be 6 months to plan for it. So we'll have a lot of time. We'll talk about it a lot. And that's the way things build up if we have a lot of time. So y'all let me know what you think. I'm really hurting. I made a video earlier and it was just horrible. I was just rambling on because I just talked to my mom and my back really hurt. And I didn't mention I mentioned the protest for like a second in October, And it did work. It gave us a lot of traction. It put awareness out there, but I don't think they gave people half a year. And that's what my plan is. It's not that this is new. People have probably said we need to go protest out somewhere. We've done that before. People are doing it, but I want like a day where it's like half a year from now. Let's all plan. Let's all build up. Let's all get the information out, and we can get non-TIs to come with us. Just as a show of support and maybe an adventure for them to come join us out there. I mean, I know it's not really an adventure for all of us. I was saying that on my other video. I was like, and in my journey, and I kind of went journey, because it sucks. It's like a terrifying, torture every day. So it's not really a great journey. But I said in my journey, I've kind of found out that this is the way we're going to have to go. Because if we, if we put this in front of the mainstream media, like not like the New York Times article where, they talk about us and they don't see us, and, we're a group of people where it's like, hey, nobody really sees our faces and stuff. It's easier to be like, oh, well, this is just a group of, conspiracy theorists, and they have a new form of schizophrenia, or whatever they want to make up that's so implausible, it's laughable. It's laughable propaganda. There could be a new schizophrenia that's developed because of, 9/11 and the Patriot Act and increased surveillance in the United States. That is, for psychiatrists to go along with that, it is going against the Hippocratic Oath. I mean, it is going against that. For a psychiatrist who knows the mind and knows how, schizophrenia works and mental illness works, to do that to us is totally unconscionable. Things do not happen like that. When everybody's telling the same story, and it's millions of people, hundreds of thousands, and it's millions of people that's happening, but hundreds of thousands are speaking out. It's not a new mental illness. Schizophrenia does not come on at 28 or 35 or 40 years old or 60 years old in some of these cases. That's really irresponsible. It's not just irresponsible. It's almost purposeful, lying. And we have a lot of that in our society right now. But go ahead, comment on that. I'm going to bring it out on the phone call. I really just, guys, y'all got to understand, I really believe in God. Even though this is happening to me, and I know, I watch you guys out there. I really believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior. And the other night, I was just kind of sitting around my condo, I was hurting and stuff like that, but I was laughing at these dog videos, and it just kind of popped in there. I was like, maybe it's not that we can't get people together, we just have to build. It has to be every year maybe. Maybe we do it this time, in a half year's time, and then we say, okay, well, when's the next one? And then we plan one in a year, and we just keep doing it every year at the same time or same date. We go out there, we get permits, and we just keep going out there every year. And I know that time period sounds kind of long because we're all kind of urgently needing help. I realize that. But, in a month, it's like people would have a hard time, getting out there. Even I think even half a year, it'd be kind of hard for people to get out there. But I think that would be a good time limit. It's short enough where we can, be looking forward to it. And then it's long enough so people can prepare for it. And it would be, peaceful campaign, just doing what Martin Luther King did. And I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I'm saying as TIs, we will be doing that. And, we can have speakers. Maybe we can get Roger Tulsis out there. Maybe we can get Robert Duncan out there. Maybe we can get Tyrone Dew. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas. Maybe Derek can speak. A lot of other people. I'm just kind of mentioning names of people, leaders in the TI community, and we could get them and they could just speak and tell their stories and kind of get people pumped up. Not in any kind of bad fashion, but a peaceful thing. And the police would be with us. We'd get permits and we'd make sure that we're, very nice to the police. And, they're with us. They know what we're doing. They know we're going to be peaceful, that we're demonstrating, we're walking from one point to the other, meeting at the monument, and just doing it like Martin Luther King. I think it's a great idea because, he did it very successfully. It's something that there's an archetype for. I think, we can call ourselves whatever. I think we may need to stay with the targeted individual name because it's just readily understood terminology. But y'all comment on that, and just I'm throwing this out there. Somebody may find some reason that it wouldn't work, or they've tried it before. It has been tried before. People are doing activism and stuff like that. But I think the timetable might be important if we're going to throw anything big together. And if we get something big together, then the mainstream media can't deny it anymore. They won't see us as people in the shadows that they're not seeing. They'll see our faces. The local media in Washington, or whoever. We can contact a lot of people in 6 months, and then they would see our faces. They would know our names, our face. That's kind of horrible to say. I mean, we're targeted individuals, so it's like we're already targeted. So they would know our faces and our names. The right people would, because right now it's like the wrong people know our faces and names. So we want the right people to know our faces and names so they can help us. We want them to know who we are. Y'all let me know what you think about that. Also, wanted to, and this video might cut out. My video space may be running down. Also, just wanted to talk about kind of at the end of this. I did watch the Revenant the other night, and I kind of wanted to throw that in there because I was really hurting. Like, my back is hurting, my stomach really is hurting. I feel feverish. Those aren't good signs. But they've kind of laid off my head. They've been laying off my head for about 2 days and focusing on my midsection, which is weird. It's new. I think the guy, he's like maybe trying something new to give me new kind of pain that will make me tired. My V2K, they're very tired. They're saying we have to do this. This guy's, he's evil. He's crazy. We have to do this. We're tired. They want to. They're like, we want to finish it up or something like that. And I don't know what they're talking about because it seems like they would just, stop doing it. But our attackers, they have like totally different mindsets, so they kind of want to finish me off or something like that, which they're not. I mean, they're not. But like I said, I've talked to other TIs. I see y'all in pain, and I'm with you. I mean, if I die, that's okay. I think I could last another half a year. And really, and this isn't like a Hail Mary or anything. This would be something that would be carefully organized, and we would have a lot of time to do it. So y'all tell me what you think. But I watched The Revenant the other night. I was kind of hurting, and want to tell y'all, if you're a target individual, that's a good movie to watch. It's a great movie to watch. It's a little bit gory. It takes place, back in the French Indian War. Leonardo DiCaprio is great at acting like he has pain, because I've been in real pain, and I was like, wow. He got attacked by a bear in the movie like twice, and it's based off a true story. And I was kind of like, I kind of felt a little bit better for a second, and I was like, well, at least I'm not getting attacked by a bear. Watch a bear attack me right now. That'd be funny. I made that joke on the first video too, so I had to make it on the second one. But it was a very, it's like it really did have a good message about survival, and not giving up. And it was about like, as long as you have a breath within you, keep fighting. I think he's telling his son that in the beginning of the movie, and it really hit home. Like I felt like, I don't know, sometimes I connect with things, and I'm like, I think that's the way God speaks through the world, through things we love, through movies or art. And it was just like, as long as you have a breath, son, you keep fighting. And I don't know if I cried. I don't think I cried, but it really hit home. And it's an awful life for us. This isn't some kind of like happy, like, oh, yeah, this will be fun, some kind of protest. It's, we can make it fun. We can make it fun and meet TIs and, really have some networking going on. I think if we get together personally, it will do a lot of things. It won't be like, But anyway, watch that movie, The Revenant. It was really good.